future of the Manus Island detention centre is looking uncertain tonight. The Supreme Court in Papua New Guinea has ruled the detention of asylum seekers on Manus is illegal. The court has ordered the PNG and Australian governments to cease the practice immediately. PNG correspondent Eric Twarchek reports from Port Moresby.
Papua New Guinea immigration officials left the country's Supreme Court in a hurry after the court found their continued detention of asylum seekers was illegal.
The whole setup has been ruled unconstitutional and unlawful.
Lawyers for the former PNG opposition leader successfully argued the detention breached the asylum seekers' constitutional right to personal liberty.
The arrangement was not in the interest of this country, was not for the benefit of this country, but it was for the benefit of a foreign country.
There are about 850 men in the so-called processing centre on Manus Island. The court ordered that both the PNG and Australian governments should take all steps necessary to prevent the continued unconstitutional and illegal detention of the asylum seekers on Manus Island.
Here is an opportunity for Malcolm Turnbull and indeed Bill Shorten to say, let's close down those camps. Let's put the billions of dollars that we're spending on harming innocent children and their families towards creating safer pathways for innocent people who are seeking protection from us.
But the Australian government is remaining firm on the offshore detention policy, with Immigration Minister Peter Dutton saying the judgment does not alter Australia's border protection policies. They remain unchanged.
This is first and foremost a function of this government's inability to negotiate resettlement arrangements for these people, both within PNG and in other countries around the world. It was never intended that Manus be a place of indefinite detention.
Now that the Supreme Court decision has been handed down, the governments of Papua New Guinea and Australia have no choice other than to comply with the law.
The men behind the wire on Manus Island have long been arguing their detention is illegal and a breach of fundamental human rights. The court has now said they're correct. Eric Twarchek, ABC News, Port Moresby.